Well, I was just taking pictures of pictures I've already taken just to see how they come out. Yeah, I'm taking pictures of the computer is what you're seeing me do. Anyway, I gotta go to Milliken's now and get groceries, so if y'all want to come, Fuzzy has to stay here. It's too hot in the car, but that's alright. Y'all can come. I don't care if you get hot in the car. Well, here I am on the way to Milliken's on Chateau Drive. And it's all apartments now. I think when I was a kid here, this was almost a dirt road. Oh well. Longmont Road.
Strange, uninvited.
Well, as you can see,
unmanned
we have
Am I within my
made
rights
it
to
to
assume that I've complied with all the gun laws that come into California to go get a rifle and shoot it down? Or does whoever owns that thing have a right to cover over my property?
as big
You've illustrated one of the big complex.
Well, here it is, the Milliken's bargain of the week. Not bad. I can't add it up because some things don't have prices on them, but I'd say it's around $40 worth for $19.99 this week. There's one that says $7.09. I know I got some that are better. There's an $8.35 right there and a $6.05. There's an $8.25 up here. So, oh, here's a $10.67. I did real good. Anyway, talk to you later. Well, $125 worth of groceries later. I'm back here letting Fuzzy out so he can go be out there with the camper. See, there's all the groceries. Come on, Fuzzy, let's go out here. Needless to say, he likes to jump all around, but he just got out of his cage, that's why. Right. See, here it is. That's why I love this store. It's not a huge store that wears me out like Super Walmart does. I hardly ever buy groceries there because the price at Super Walmart isn't that good. Anyway, that's where I'm going to be if anybody asks. Well, here I am in the store. And as usual, not much anybody else is. Looks like plenty of what I'm looking for, though. Here's what it looks like at 4 o'clock in the morning. You probably know about that, because if you've ever had kids, whatever it is they want to do, you have to get up and do it. Well, here's my kid right here, little Fuzzy. Whatever he wants to do, he gets to do. Especially now. He ran away yesterday, and I didn't think I was going to get him back, but fortunately the neighborhood kids got him. So anyway, see all those lights? When I was a kid, none of that existed. It's amazing. And now, if you know where this hotel is, you know that all those lights are many hotels, and it's just ridiculous. And car dealerships, those two things, and all those have grown up in 50 years. And all of this is overseen by the blink master. There he is, night and day, blinking away, keeping the airplanes from hitting him. I can't imagine it come that low, but that's what it's for. I don't know if you can see the shed. They finally finished it, I think, on the outside. But I think the point I want to make is it's the ugliest shed I've ever seen. It's the color of the roof of the rest of the building, but by the whole thing being that color, it's terribly overpowering and really ugly. Oh well. Oh, I know you didn't want to know, but here's what I look like at 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's pretty bad, ain't it? Oh well. This time of night I like to come to these woods right here and look for the abominable snowman. There was a sighting on the same tract of land but more towards Rockmart. And so, you know, I keep looking. He's believable. I think he's in another dimension. That's what I really think. He's there. He's just not where we can get him. Otherwise, we'd have got him. So, oh well. The birds are up already. Or one bird, anyway. Oh yeah, I got me a grill and grilled me some ribs last night. They were good. I'm glad I got a grill again. In retirement, it's something to play with. So I'll grill a lot of stuff. I always do. See all those little lights work. It's pretty good. Yeah, last night I was talking about how ugly this barn is. So it's the laundry room, is what it is. And I told you from the start that it ended up looking like a disaster compared to the rest of the hotel. And I'm not wrong. It's really looking bad. Yeah, I'm backed away from it now so you can see. One thing is they should have made the roof the same material or the same color. And secondly, they should have just made it some contrasted color. It's an eyesore, I think is what I'm going to refer to it as. Oh well. Yeah, it's springtime now, so he walks along grazing like a little cow. My little tiny Angus cow. Excuse me. He's not selective like my other dogs were. He just kind of goes along like a lawnmower and eats everything he comes to. But that's just springtime. Besides all this, everything he sees is new to him since he's a new dog. Ain't crazy. Just like his master. Oh well. See, this is the part I love. See where the leash is? I could stand here for 4 years telling this dog to go around. And it won't make any difference. They're just stupid. They can't figure it out. Oh, golly, I should go around. But no, he'll stand there with me pulling on him forever. Now look, maybe he'll get it, but I don't think so. Oh well. Okay, funny guy, I got to clean the grill from last night so we can use it again today. In the meantime, you're going to be right here hooked on the trailer hitch of the camper. So you're going to stay here and be quiet. As you can see, there's nobody here except one person, and that person will go complain because they're assholes. Excuse my French in the middle of the movie. Anyway, oh well. See, if he could get paid for this, we'd do really well because he's the best bone chewer I know of. He absolutely will eat both of those things you see there in an hour. He's terrible. Oh well, there it is. The grill's ready to go for this afternoon. And I take the coals that didn't burn from last time, put them in this coffee can, and then spray them with charcoal lighter, and that way I only need 2 or 3 of them when it's time to relight the fire. Oh well. Well, it's almost time for my recipe for this week. So I'm just coming out here looking at what's going on for the flowers. And then I got to take the dog and put him over here so he won't be in the way while I'm trying to cook. Come on. Go, Fuzzy. Hey, Fuzzy. Fuzzy. You gotta stay here and not bark while I cook, okay? Then you can come back in the house. Well, as you can see, I've already started preheating the oven, so I've preheated it at 350, and whenever you come back to it, it should be ready. So anyway, just so you know, now I'll get together the things you're going to need to cook this. Well, today I want to make something experimental that I've always wanted to do, and why I waited till now to do it, I don't know, but but anyway, here, come over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to make baby back ribs. There's 2 racks of them right here. Baby back ribs with carrots and onion and potato, just because my mother always used to make it that way. And then in the blender I'm going to put light brown sugar, pineapple chunks, and then 1/4 cup of each of these barbecue sauces, and I'll just show them. I'm not going to go through and read them all to you. And you know, I have no idea how this will turn out. It may be terrible, but I won't know if I don't try. And I've been a lover of barbecue sauce and baby back ribs my whole life, so I can't imagine how they'd come out bad. But anyway, I'm going to take 1/4 cup of each of these barbecue sauces, put it in there with the pineapple chunks and the brown sugar, and pour all that in the baking pan there over the ribs, and then put the vegetables in there on top of it and cover those. And well, we'll just see how it comes out. I haven't ever tried it before, so it's all things I like, so you know, hopefully you will too. So anyway, let me get to it and quit waving the thing around. If you want to use your own pan instead of a throwaway, then go ahead. I just prefer throwaway because it's just me and I don't like to wash dishes. So anyway, oh well. Here's the blender, my austerizer. It works really well and has about 500 speeds in case I want to go to the races or something. Anyway, we're going to put everything in there except for the big vegetables, the onions, potatoes, and carrots, and of course the pork ribs. But everything else goes in the blender. Okay, so here we are. I put in the brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of that, and a 1/2 cup of pineapple chunks. And here's my 1/2 cup. I'm going to be using it for all the barbecue sauce, a 1/2 cup of each of them. So, before I forget, be sure and shake up all these barbecue sauces before you use them in the recipe. Well, there it is. Everything's in the blender now, and somehow it all fit. All of this plus 3 more bottles that were empty, so I threw them away. So now I'll get the vegetables and get them ready in the pan, and then we'll blend this up. Well, there we are. There's the baby back ribs with the onions and the potatoes and the carrots. So now all I got to do is turn on the blender and then pour it over it. I'll come back to you in a minute for that. So now it's all blended up. All I got to do is pour it in. Oh, look at that. It didn't make a mess. Alright. It looks good. Wait. Hold on just a second. I'm dying to see what it tastes like. Kind of hickory and kind of fruity. It gets its fruitiness from me, I'm sure. Anyway, looks like there's going to be enough of it. Now, let me get the next thing we need to do. Say I put it on a pie pan right here so the big pan has more integrity. And now next I'm going to take this heavy duty aluminum foil right here and cover it. Okay, there it is in the oven. So, I'll take it off the preheat right here. Put it in bake. Leave it at 350. Let's do this again. Put it on bake. It's gonna be on 350. And then this is what messed up last time. This oven goes all the way to 90 minutes. So that's what we'll do. We'll set it at 90 minutes. Alright, so we'll come back when it's done. There he comes. There he is, right there. Coming to see you. Yep, he's getting closer and closer. Here he comes. Here he comes. You gonna get him? Come here. Get in off of him. That's a he, or it was. Now it's a he, she, I guess. So now I'm back from the dog walk, and as you can see, the ribs have still got about 28 minutes to go, and then it'll be I did it my way, experimental baby back ribs. That's what we'll call this, since I didn't mention it anywhere. So anyway, help me remember it. It'll be done here in a few minutes. Well, see there, it's done. I'll just go over here, put the camera right here so I can get it out of the oven. Too bad the dog's not human. He could help me out here. Okay guys, now's the time for the applause. I thought I dropped that one. Anyway, let me get the plates here and I'll plate it up. Yeah, that was that was close. Okay, so we're back. Here's the official watcher. Everything I do, he's right there watching. He's hoping that he'll get some of this. Alright, now I'm going to put it on the plate. So, there it is, and here's where I've plated it up. I had flowers, so it's garnished with flowers. So, we'll take it over here and find out how it is. So I've asked the blessing, and I wish only the best for all of y'all too. I'm going to be drinking ice water tonight. So here it is. I did it my way. Barbecued baby back ribs with potatoes, carrots, and onions, and the barbecue sauce is an experiment. experimenting that I mixed 25 different barbecue sauces to come up with whatever this is here. So now I'm going to put the camera down and cut something here and find out how it is. Here's the watcher, he's down there looking. Well, it's a little bit on the sweet side, but except for that, it's very good. The vegetables could be a little bit more done. So anyway, as usual, bon appetit. Get your own. Good night.